we're gonna start things off first here on Nepal Village, and yes, it is gonna be the Wolves with the 1-0 advantage in terms of forfeiture. Basically, 5 + 5 = 10. There's your minutes right there. On the meantime, gonna be Saito on the Zenyatta, Crits on the Ana, Jovi on the Zarya, Mimimu on the Winston, Marky on the Hanzo, and Breeze on the Genji. On the other hand, here's Lone already going for the charge! Wants to go for the kill, but gets the scored up, gets taken down. Marky and Saito with the kill on to Bayou, but right now with a takedown on to Saito as well. So for now, the Wolves can actually regroup right here. They only lost their Reinhardt. They can still take this. Zap just taking care of the Winston right now, able to kill Mimimu onto the point, however, for DMC. And they're gonna get the initial capture for the time being. Marky going for a few shots. John with the kill already on to Crits as Breeze hops around. Zap gonna go in instead. Gonna be the red team with the retake. And for now, Nepal Village in the favor of the Wolves. Just check out the point right here. Dragon Strike comes out, however, in front of us. Marky right now looking for another set of kills. Breeze with the takedown onto Zap as well. And we have the deflect for the time being. In terms of ultimates, not really none so far here, but the death boss. Oh, the charge almost getting Breeze, but that is going to be a takedown there from Saito. The Zenyatta playing a DPS role instead. The pulse bomb comes out, it doesn't really get much thanks to the bubble. Gonna be some action onto the point, and they get shot. So the retake now going the way of DMC. Dumbledore hops onto the point. Gonna be a dash in now from Beast. Dragon Blade is available here for D.va May Cry. So for now, Saito and Breeze ready with 2 ultimates. On the other hand, it's gonna be Wolves with the nano boost available. Gonna be the sound barrier up and about here. Oh, huge barrier grenade there from Crits, and we have a Dragon Blade right now. Breeze nano blade boosted up as well. Wants to go for a kill onto Sensi. Good sound barrier in response from Bayou, but now Breeze with the kill on Titsu. And Lone here going for some swings. The Genji staying alive. We get the nano boostio there, taking down the Genji, but not gonna be enough. D.va May Cry all over the point still. The Wolves have to regroup for the time being. The healing comes out here from Bayou, and now it's Zap ready with the Death Blossom. It's gonna be the Wolves actually running the classic Beyblade composition right here, season 2 by the way. It's gonna, and we'll see if it's gonna be effective. However, on to Nepal Village. None of these teams running goats actually. Nepal Village is one of those maps where you usually run the triple tank, triple support. As John will take on to Saito, the Zarya of Jovi onto the floor. Crits does get the sleep dart, and it's gonna be a graphical surge right now from Jovi, trying to put the whole Wolves squad in their place. Primal Rage now comes out from Mimu. Marky as well does go for the Dragon Strike. It's gonna be a takedown onto Dom, but John in the backline gets a kill. Jovi with the kill falls down as falls to the Tracer as well. Now it's Wolves all over the point, gonna be taking on the Winston, however, of Mimu. Recall is pop, and now the Winston in a bad spot. Gets assisted, however, by Saito, and here comes Saito with the kill. Transcendence now is available for the time being. It's gonna be also Sensi on the floor. Crits throwing out the Bio Grenade, and Zap will chime in. Death Blossom is available, and this Winston right now being torn apart for the time being. Lone has switched to the Roadhog. That is still a tank, and Lone has gotten a kill on Tsu. Lone is very well known for his Roadhog play actually, but there's a little more with that shotgun play as well. And he even brings in Saito along for a ride. That is a solid play there from the Wolf squad, and let's just check that out once again. So keeping an eye here on the shotgunneers, Zap and Lone. Look at Lone already with the kill onto 2, and this is a perfect hook there from Lone. Getting the Zenyatta, getting him away from the Graviton Surge. Zap is able to get 2 instead, and now the D.va May Cry squad on the attack once again. Instead this time Crits and Breeze, however, already with their combination. Can Breeze actually get the Dragon Blade out? Gonna be Mimu jumping up on Sop, putting up the shield as well. John will take down onto Marky, wants to go for Saito as well, and Discord Orb there just being placed onto the Tracer, but not enough pressure onto John. And here comes the Wolves just taking care of both Saito and Crits. Zap getting 2. Jovi has to retreat, but the Zarya now getting held back at the last minute, staying alive. So Jovi here being staggered actually. That was not the most fortunate play there for Jovi. He died so long away from his teammates, and now it's gonna be one last push here for D.va May Cry, but they will. Oh no, Mimimu gets taken down as well. Not the best time right there. The Winston has to catch up. Probably pop the Primal Rage all the way from spawn. Crits though will be ready with the Nano Boost. They can go for the Desperation Nano Blade right here. It's gonna be Jovi close to the Graviton Surge as well. It has to be very well coordinated here from the D.va May Cry squad, but it's now going to be a Nano Boost onto the with the Whole Hog. Sensi with the kill onto 2. Breeze gets taken apart. Saito really low, gets torn apart as well, and now Jovi gets hooked up. The Graviton Surge onto the point. Mimimu at the last moment with the Primal Rage, but it's very dangerous here for D.va May Cry. No reinforcements coming out their way. The Winston caged like an animal and treated as one. That'll be the Wolf squad getting the first point here and literally one victory away from match point.
Score 0-1.
So the Wolf squad right there just absolutely solid in their play with Lone switching to the Roadhog. The moment Lone went on this Roadhog, it was just like bad news bears for the whole DMC. Lone was absolutely essential in shutting down both the Genji and the Zenyatta. We do see some switchers right now. Could be a Lucio comp here. Gonna also have the Doomfist here for Breeze. So for now, D.va May Cry is changing up. They actually don't know what they're gonna play. They're gonna be Jovi and Mimimu with the Reinhardt and the Zarya. So a little standard stuff here on the Nepal Shrine. Usually Shrine is one of those maps where you get a mirror matchup, honestly. Back in Season 1, you would see the 2-2-2 to Winston, Lucio, and Tracer. Very heavily favored here on Nepal Shrine. But in the meantime, Zap heavily favoring the matchup. Takes down Breeze already. Zap will get on to 3. And here comes the Wolves. Bayubot speed boosting their way to victory. The Wolf pack is strong in this one. And Zap has been absolutely essential in this damage. The damage potential here from Wolves all the way onto the Shotgunneers, Lone and Zap. And honestly, if I were D.va May Cry, this is a very smart pick. Marky going on to the Pharah, but another good pick would be the Widowmaker if they had a off-roll player who could actually play the Widowmaker to fruition. If they can get the snipes all the way from the side, as here comes John in the backline. The Tracer just doing some damage. Gonna go for the recall instead, and the Tracer gets stunned up and gets taken down there by Breeze. 20% right now here for the Wolf squad. Here comes Zap once again charging in, holding that left click. Raid form is out and about in the action all the way onto the other side. Jovi gets a will down onto the Reaper. Lone gets booped up, almost falls, gets the heal instead. And now Breeze gets hooked up, gets taken down. The shotgun onto crits once again, and here is the nano boost. So the Wolf strategy here for the Wolves is literally put it on their alpha. Lone just try their best with the nano boost, but now it's gonna be a Hog being popped up. Will it be enough for the Wolf squad? Saito just booping around the Roadhog and no healing potential there for Lone as he channels his ultimate. Not gonna work out in their favor. The ultimate's ready here for the Blue squad, and Marky close to the Rocket Barrage as well. On the other hand, it's just gonna be the Sound Barrier on the side of the Wolves. 30% right now here for D.va May Cry. Can the Wolves actually get onto the point without much pressure onto them? They have to contend with both the McCree and the Pharah, and already John gets taken out, so no way of a distraction play, no way for a pincher attack. Usually you want to go for the Tracer you want to go for your Tracer to go and as soon as your whole team goes in. How many times did I say go there? Like 3. But as I was saying, it's literally go in with your 5 squad. Your Tracer goes for the flanks at the back line, but now it's Marky just taking care of the ground with a kill already on the Zap. Rocket Barrage is gonna come in after the Gravinus Surge. Soundbarrier is on point, but you've been keeping everyone alive, and John with a takedown onto the immobile Pharah. Here comes Lone with the hook. Shatter comes out from Mimimu, doesn't really get much, only one of the tanks onto the floor. Marky back into the fight, wants to go for Sensi right now. Saito with a kill onto his counterpart, and look at this Dumbledore sniping around. Diana showing the damage potential, and it's gonna be a nano boost there onto the Zarya to keep the Zarya alive. Dumbledore clutch play, and here comes Sensi, 100 energy almost, and he has a lot of damage in his pocket right now. Saito though keeping the point in their possession. He gets the boop there on to Zap. Sensi just trying to whittle down the oncoming members of D.va May Cry. Jovi Little on to John. Gonna be some right clicks here and there. Saito though with a takedown on Subayubut, and now it's gonna be a boop there, and Lone can't actually get to the point. It's gonna be DMC having some fight. 100 to 35. It's gonna be a 1-1 game so far.
Score 1-1.
Now we are gonna be in Sanctum. This is very suited for the Wolf squad actually, because they have this very well well-established Roadhog player can easily go for the hooks here onto the point, off the point, into the well. Jovi though will switch to Roadhog, and we'll see if it will work out for the D.va May Cry, the Orisa Roadhog, and the Pharah as well. On the other hand, we're gonna get a Wrecking Ball from Sensi. The Hams are going for a quick little spin around, but now the Wolves will go on to the left-hand side. Here comes the Pharmacy, however, of Marky and Crits working together. Almost getting the concussive shot out. Right clicks go the way of Lone for the time being. Not gonna be enough, however, for both squads. They're gonna have a quick little standstill as Sensi gonna dive in. Almost falls. Very, very dangerous right now to play the Wrecking Ball in that manner over the pit. And now with the hook doesn't really get much. Dumbledore though with the snipe for onto Marky for the time being. The Orisa of Mimimu onto the point, putting a stamp of D.va May Cry onto the point. And now it's gonna be Lone and Jovi trading some kills. The Mercy flying away. Sensi though shutting down Marky. And it's gonna be the Wolves all over the Orisa, like feasting onto the robot carcass there, onto that Omnix. Sensi almost going there, gets pooped. Saito with a takedown, and that's a lot of energy going the way of the Lucio. Almost getting another poop. Dancing around onto the point. Someone needs to kill this guy because the Sandbar is available. Finally, Dumbledore is there to get the snipe. He's like, okay, I'm your support, guys, but really, I'm the DPS player. And he's able to shut down the Lucio, Sloan, and John all over the point right now. Zap priming the arrows as well. Pulse bomb now comes out from John. Doesn't get much. Here comes Breeze as well with the McCree. And there's gonna be a hook and the kill from Jovi on to Lone. Sensi going for the slam this time to make an opening, but there's not enough follow-up because Lone is dead. Zap and John though with the kill on to 2, and it's gonna be a supercharger right now from Mimimu to allow D.va May Cry the damage that they need in this fight. Sweet Dart now connecting its Valkyrie from Crits to fly around, getting the res on to Breeze. Put back the McCree into the fight, but Ubot will respond in kind. Soundbarrier is out and about. Deadeye now from Breeze, almost gets taken down. Is he actually gonna get any kills? The mines are there, but Breeze missing those shots there onto the Tracer, not really well acclimating to the computer shop DPI. And Breeze finally takes down the Tracer, but at what cost? The red squad all over the point. Finally, the blue team getting the capture. DMC getting it at around 44%, but how long will they keep this up? Because the tanks all over the point, but Ubot is there dancing around as well as Dumbledore going. Dumbledore healing up the whole Wolf squad. Marky falls thanks to the buy grenade. Sensi able to get the boop, and now Lone will get the hook back onto Jovi's. Goodbye, says Lone. Onto the opposing Roadhog, and this looks very dire here for the DMC squad. John even gets the pick off onto Breeze with the pulse bomb, slowing down the progress. And that res pretty much gets wasted because with that, when the res being used like that and you lose another member, you still don't have your 6-man squad. It will be a while before you can actually come back in. That 10-second timer is such a death knell to a full push. Marky and John right now dancing around both their teams with Tracer play. Lone with the pick off onto 1, and here comes the whole hog, putting Marky and Crits onto the wall, taking them down. Gonna be a silhouette of the Mercy onto the wall this time with a hail of bullets around it, and this is gonna be Lone's time to shine. He has been the star here on Nepal with his Roadhog play, and can DMC actually get onto the point? We have a Brigitte, and Saito can't use the Amped up like that, or they might not make it. A Sensi going for the poop. Soundfire right now from Bayu, but Breeze dancing around as well. Finally get on. It's Crits and Saito onto the point, but they already lost the Orisa. Here comes the hail of bullets. There'll be Soundfire and Mines to keep control off to the point. Jovi does get the hook, however, and now Sensi nano boost stuff. Jovi with the kill onto 2, however. Clutch mode from the Roadhog. Gets a quick little buy grenade instead. Sensi on the side, stunned up, and looks like the ball will be kicked into the hole instead. Goal, says Crits. And DMC right now keeping this up. 2 kills going the way of the Brigitte. Out of nowhere, this Brigitte switch working in their favor. And now Snowball can start. The rally will be out in the butt. Dumbledore gets hooked up as well, and Jovi with the takedown. So the Roadhogs has been absolutely clutch in this game. 25% right now here for D.va May Cry. They're not gonna cry yet. They're not gonna cry in their defeat as of yet. We'll see if D.va May Cry can force a game 3, even though this is our first game. Wolves once again does have the 1-0 advantage due to the time bank forfeiture. Gonna be a rally right now, however, from Crits, gets a stun up onto Sensi. D-Mech, and goodbye, says Crits to Sensi. Good whip shot right there. The Pharah of Jean this time, just going for the boop, takes down the Rallier. The Brigitte is gone from this fight, and Jean really low, however, almost gets away from Breeze, but it's gonna be Jovi instead, blowing at the Tracer. 60% right now from D.va May Cry, and the Wolves have to regroup in this fight. The Dragon Strike is available. Gonna be a hook, and Jovi though will get the takedown onto Sensi. And the Whole Hog is out in about 73% right now here for the blue team. On the other hand, 99%, and just that one victory of a clash will already have the chances of Wolves all the way to the upper bracket semifinals, I believe, or is the finals. John Doe getting the poop, and now here comes the Rocket Barrage. This might be the nail in the coffin from D.va May Cry. Huge concussion shot there from the Pharah, and once again putting the D.va in her place. Standby from Saito to go for the delay play, but it's gonna be the Wolves with the retake, and that should be the game. Overtime Wicker is out and about, but Jean able to toss the D.va May Cry chances. No, never mind! I was way too early with that call. Marky with the kill on to 2. Death Blossom out of nowhere. Breeze coming in like the wind. Gets the contest, and it ain't over till it's over, says D.va May Cry. Self-destruct though from Sensi to keep them back into the fight. D.va May Cry now going for the capture. Will we see some boops here from the D.va? No, it's not gonna be it. Jean almost falling, and Breeze is able to get the touch, and now the Tracer dueling the other Tracer. Zap just dancing around the tanks, but now will fall to the hand of Brigitte. But U-Boot on to the point, needs to get a boop or two. Lone is back into the fight. Oh, gets booped up into the air. Whole Hog is available, forced it out, gets stunned up inside again, gets taken down. And now here comes the rest from Double Door. No, it's too late! It's too late! The Wolves concede the point, and D.va May Cry takes the game 2-1 at the wire.
Of the game.
An absolute clutch play from both teams, but they didn't get closure, and the Death Blossom them from Marky at the end. Way too close. Way too close from both squads. Look at that, very, very even. But it's D.va May Cry taking it 100-99 in that Sanctum game. Come back to the Wildfire tournament. Once again, Offrole's right here. And I can see how you guys are reacting right now to that game. And it was a show, that's for sure. So in the meantime, I'm gonna use this opportunity to check out their roles once again with my amazing printed cheat sheet. And I'll just clear my throat a little, and we'll get on it. We'll get on it. There's gonna be Saito on the Zen, Crits on the Ana, Jovi on the tank, Winston, Mimimu on the D.va, Marky on the Soldier 76, and Breeze on the Genji. So those are all fine. On the other hand, here's Lone on the D.va, Dumbledore on the Ana, Bayubot on the Zenyatta, Sensi on the tank, Zarya, Jean on the Tracer, and Zap on the Hanzo. So both teams are qualified and can get into the game. Both teams are eligible to field those rosters. And let's get underway with their action here. Let's check out how D.va May Cry is actually going to defend the point real quick. I'm going to have Saito, Marky on the high ground, the Zenyatta, Soldier 76. Usually doing that, honestly. You put your long range damage potential. I don't know, I'm just tossing out some words. Basta, yung mga tumitira na malayo, those guys, you can shoot from afar. You put them up on top, and you use the dive comp to actually get up and down the 2 floors with ease. So the Winston D.va here from Jovi and Mimimu. It all depends on how the Wolves are gonna play it, because they do not have a main tank. They don't have a Reinhardt, a Winston, or even the Wrecking Ball right now, or a Narisa. Wrecking Ball is one of those hybrid, you can do both. It's actually a very contested point what Wrecking Ball is in the first place, as Lone will dive in all by himself. This is why you can't run a D.va like that. You need that Winston there to protect your D.va, or they get melted absolutely immediately. Gonna be D.va May Cry right now, winning out this first push with absolute ease. And the D.va there just becoming an ult battery for D.va May Cry. A very, very easy defense. You can't do this, guys. You cannot run Zarya D.va and hope that you're just gonna dive into the second floor. It is not gonna work out in your favor, and D.va May Cry is showing such a pedigree. But this time, John winning the mismatch will take care of the Zenyatta, and this looks like it's gonna be a spawn camp here for the Wolf DPS. 3 minutes right now here for the Wolf squad, and look at that, look at this already. John waiting to get into the fight. Contest, however, onto the point. In the meantime, Sensi is there. Jovi with the kill, however, onto Bayu, but Saito is dead once again. It's gonna be a 5v4, honestly, here for the Wolf squad, because the Tracer can't really be in this fight way too far while doing the spawn camp. Zamp has switched to the Hanzo, going for some damage. Jovi will be able to shock the Shimada instead. John now back into the fight, takes care of crits, post bomb onto Marky, and the Soldier 76 dies. John actually clutching this out, gets triple so far. Saito now has switched to the Lucio, exactly what you need when you have a Tracer spawn camping you. You need to play the Lucio, you need to play the Moira, anyone besides the Zenyatta in the first place, because if you are still on the Zenyatta and the Tracer already knows you are mismatched, he'll just bully you to death. The Lucian now dancing away, and now the capture going the way of the Wolfpack so far. Gonna be 32% right now. First stick going their way. Self-destruct from Mimimu into the middle for the reset, and we have the disconnect. And that is the game, guys. That is the game. That's the game, guys. That's the game. That is absolutely unfortunate. You can't. Well, that's the game.